Today we're going to be talking about Rookie Rye, a startup created by LVJZ, otherwise known as Team 19. First off, let's meet the team. Rookie Rye has 4 co-founders, Laura and myself, Victor, Zach, and Jason. The first part of our journey started with finding our customer segment. Within the following, we as a team came to the conclusion that Rookie Rye would target first-year Ryerson students who are struggling to assimilate to the changes and obstacles that come with the shift from high school to the first year of university. For example, this is Anna Freshie. She is a first-time Ryerson student fresh out of high school. She is driven to do well and has always been a great student, but university life has been difficult for her to adjust to. Her goals are to graduate, experience campus fully, and learn new things. However, she is extremely overwhelmed and fears she is missing out. The reason why we chose to serve students like Anna as our customer segment is because we, as the creators of Rookie Rye, are Ryerson students ourselves. We've struggled just as the other students have. We've experienced the complications and obstacles. We are a part of the customer segment, we have information on the group, we have leverage, and on top of this, our customers are all around us because we are just like them. Moving on, the early adopters for our app are first-year students that actively join clubs to meet new people, ask questions, watch YouTube videos on how to stay motivated in school, and pay attention to Frosh Week events. For the beachhead, we had 3 options to begin with. Option 1 was the Faculty of Design and Ted Rogers first-year students, faculties that us as team members were a part of, giving us easy access. This gave us a score of 13. Option 2 was first-year students on temporary exchange, which also gave us a score of 13. And finally, option 3 was first-year full-time international students, which gave us a score of 21 out of 21. We chose the last beachhead based on the scale that gave us a perfect score, based on access, size, growth, passion, activeness, and virality. Moving on to customer discovery findings. One of our co-founders himself, Jason, is an international student, and from his experience as well as based on our customer interviews, we came to the following conclusions. The first being that the current Ryerson app is very laggy. The second, that there was little to no clear instructions or information on resources readily available to students. And thirdly, that there were currently no community or interactive maps on the market for students to use when they're on the go. Overall, our team could see that there was clearly a problem. Actually, there were a lot, and students were quick to tell us them, meaning that they were actively looking to solve them. So, as a team, we began to narrow down these problems into 3 top issues. The first being getting around campus. Ryerson, being a commuter school, has a lot of kids who are simply not used to campus life or city life in general. This can make for a very uncomfortable preliminary experience when looking for classes or general places on campus. The second is food options. It has been noted that finding on and off campus food options is a lot harder than it should be. This is especially difficult for students with dietary restrictions, who should just as easily be able to find diverse food options in and around the school. The final main issue we credited was the inability to find services. There are hundreds of essential rooms and services that are of critical help to students of specific needs, but unfortunately, there is very low awareness as to if they're even in existence and where and how we can get to them. This is where we come in, and here is our solution. Rookie Rye is a free trial app that syncs with the user's Ryerson login information to provide a more personalized experience. An in-app GPS feature allows users to speed up the process of finding classes by immediately knowing where the student is located and guiding them to their exact destination. Secondly, a student service discoverer allows students to scroll through the multitude of services offered at Ryerson to discover what they need to help them succeed. And lastly, there's a food hunter service that allows students with dietary restrictions to easily find diverse food options in and around campus. Here's how we made sure our solution is something that is actually needed. We confirmed this through first conducting interviews. We confirmed that what we were attempting to create was not only something that current students wanted, but it was also something that customers were actually willing to pay money for. Adding on, once creating our minimum viable offer shown here, we were able to further provide proof of concept through sending it and a follow-up email to our original interviewees to gain further insight and affirmation. And now we're here. So where do we go? We have our final lean canvas. We as a team have proved a lot, but as you can see, there are still some things that are unknown. We now understand that startups take a lot of hard work and are not quick money makers. For starters, however, we will constantly improve our app to find and fix bugs, update, patch, and add new functions. We as a team will continue to look for ways to move further and make Rookie Ride the best version it can be. All in all, however, we are very proud of where we've come to as a team. Rookie Ride would not be what it is today without a lot of hard work and dedication. So, what are you waiting for? Download Rookie Ride today and never lose your way.